Hello. All right, so I'm just jumping on here. I have a little bit of time. Here's my industrial size napkins. A little bit of time before I guess this is my lunch break. This is my little lunch break. Working from home, you kind of got to do that. Otherwise, you don't eat lunch and you just mess around all day. Or at least that's my experience sometimes. Okay, so I'm just really obsessed with these gut healing wraps. I keep making them. They're so good. They're so easy. And so I was just going to literally go live and eat them and talk about them and why you could consider making them because they're so good. And if you wanted for these wraps, you could literally slice them up and eat them like sushi. And I put sauerkraut in here because it's a probiotic. There are numerous and overwhelming body of evidence that shows fermented foods and probiotics are really good, especially if you have dysbiosis of your gut, which means an imbalance of the gut. And to be honest, we're not eating hot dogs and sausages and things like that to put sauerkraut on. I don't know, isn't that what people put it on? So this wrap, it's just like a unique, different way. I didn't add avocado in here because I already had a lot of fat on my fingers. I already had a lot of fat today, so what I have in here are portobello mushrooms, baby bella mushrooms, sauerkraut. I just love sauerkraut. You could use kimchi. I have a lot of greens, a lot of power greens. And I didn't use any water to seal them up. The sauerkraut, the juice from the sauerkraut seals it up. It's not hard to roll either. You can make them as big as you want. And also, if you don't want to make them these gut healing wraps that I keep calling them my microbiome wraps. If you don't want to put that stuff in there, you can literally put anything in here. You could put chickpea salad in here, wrap it up. You could put basically anything you want. So and I like them because you can take them places too. Like you can pack this as a lunch. You can cut them up. You can make them. I love them because you can put so much greens in there. Like you can literally put an entire salad in here. Throw your sauerkraut on top or your kimchi, which is going to give your gut the probiotics, the fermented food that are so helpful, right, for your body. And some people will take probiotic pills or whatever. You're not going to get the same benefits as eating it, right, as eating it in its form. And oftentimes a plant-based yogurt can have a lot of additives. I know the one I had this morning, it had soy protein because it was a higher protein, but it's got a variety of starch in there. And personally, I don't really want a bunch of starch in my yogurt, although, I make the choices to, the benefits outweigh the cost. And with these, there really is no negative cost on this, right? Because I love nori. I love these little seaweed wraps. And they do have nutritional benefits, too, within the seaweed wraps. I love the mushrooms. Maybe you like bell peppers. Put bell peppers in here. Maybe you like corn. Maybe you like cauliflower. Maybe you like whatever you like, put it in here. I tend to purchase the same things a lot. So in my usual grocery pickup, I always buy baby bella mushrooms. I always buy power greens. I always buy sauerkraut now. And the reason I got into sauerkraut is because this a Detroit-made organic sauerkraut was on sale. And so I was like, and the kimchi was $8. And this was on sale. It was organic, and it was Detroit-made, yada, yada. No, Cleveland-made, actually. It said Cleveland-made. And it was $5. So versus $8. And I was like, I'm just going to roll with it. This is organic. That's often how I choose things. So, for example, I always buy cabbage. Why do I always buy cabbage? Cruciferous vegetable, high nutrient density, great antioxidants, especially if you go for purple, and usually 99 cents a pound or less. So that goes a long way versus Like if I wanted to buy something that was $1.50 a pound or $1.99 a pound. I often shop that way. My whole life, I've always been probably for a variety of reasons, but I'm also my major is in mathematics, so I'm always like computing the numbers and figuring out. I literally look at food, and I'm like, well, what's this nutritional value? What is the benefit in here? What is the nutrient density? So I always look for what is the best nutrient density that I can get for my dollar. Which is how I roll. All right, well, I'm just hopped on here. I'm gonna bite into another one. This one's thicker, bigger. So this one wasn't as moist. So it was a little more difficult to bite at the edge, but it's all moist inside. I love these. They taste so good, and I've even made them and eaten them the day after. It tastes the best the day of. But they also last. So I put the link to the video, it's on my YouTube channel. Check it out. Make them if you want. If you make them, I'm talking with my mouth full. You know, there's a bunch of videos on TikTok, and then I'll wrap it up soon. But do you know there's a bunch of videos on TikTok and on the internet where you literally just watch people eat? Like, so I've gotten lost. I've watched people eat fast food, like really unhealthy things on TikTok, and I get lost in there. And I'm like, whoa! And like they have like 50, 60, 70,000 followers. It's insane. All right, so give these a shot. They're really good for you. They're really healthy. They're easy to make. If you're nervous to try rolling them, to try wrapping them, use this as your sign that it's not difficult, because I wouldn't do it if it was difficult. You guys see how I cook. You guys see what I do. I like to keep it simple. So give it a shot if you never have tried these before. They're really delicious. Pack them for lunch. Pack them for your kids. Would probably love them too if you have kids, your partner, everybody, your friends, everybody. All right, that's all I got. The YouTube link is in the description. Check the video out. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share this with someone. It might help, especially people suffering with disease. It's really important. People who, they always say the disease starts in the gut, and it's true. People who tend to get disease, like when I first was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, my dysbiosis, the imbalance of my gut bacteria, was just off the walls. So, oh, there's the little cleaning soap thing that I've been looking for. And so recommend this to a friend that it might help. Make it for a friend that it might help. Maybe it's going to help you too. All right, that's all. Take good care. Bye.